This is my Doberman puppy, Nitro. He's 5 months old, 57 pounds of pure muscle, and this is the hand I injured trying to keep up with him. Most Doberman videos show the look. Today, I'm going to show you the lifestyle, what it really takes. I'm Melanie, founder of the Pup Mommy. I've owned dogs for close to 35 years, multiple breeds, large and small, puppies to seniors. First-time and returning dog owners come to me to help them choose the right breed for their personality and lifestyle, and to find ethical, reputable breeders so they don't end up making very expensive mistakes or become heartbroken because they've chose the wrong breed. So if you're seriously thinking about getting a Doberman for protection, or because they look gorgeous on social media, you're in love with the look, please hear me out. Today, I really want to show you what it's like to live with a Doberman puppy, especially one bred to think, work, and move. You know, I've lived with working dogs for almost 20 years, the German Shepherd dog, the Doberman Pinschers, but Nitro has pushed me in ways I didn't expect. Now, let's start with the obvious, energy. Nitro has more drive than my German Shepherds did at his age. My previous Dobermans were conformation leaning, they were active, they were opinionated, they were strong, but Nitro? Nitro could give a Malinois a run for its money. Nitro is what I would term a performance-bred Doberman. He's from a preservation breeder who selects breeding stock for athleticism, drive, trainability, endurance, intelligence, and real mental sharpness, not just looks. At 5 months old, Nitro is a rocket without an off switch. If he's moving fast. And this is the part people don't really think about. You need eyes 360 with this dog. He moves so quickly with so much enthusiasm that if you aren't paying attention, you can absolutely get injured living with a powerful, intense dog. And then there's the mischief. Nitro is a world-class dumpster diver. Anything in a wastebasket, any piece of paper he can grab at is fair game. He's learned how to open doors. He's learned how to set off the open garbage can lid. Also, anything that he can reach on a table, a chair, a shelf, the floor, the kitchen island. He almost shredded my home insurance policy. So yes, you will learn to put everything away, or you will pay for it. But the energy isn't actually the hardest part. The hardest part is the Doberman brain. At about 3 months old, I had him behind a baby gate that held all of my dogs since living in this home for 24 years. I look over, he just knocks it down, walks right over it, like this is for other dogs, not for me. None of my other dogs, again, have ever done anything like that. Nitro has to be mentally engaged, not just exercised, engaged. He needs a job, he needs direction, he needs something to think about. And if I don't give him something to do, he creates his own entertainment. And let me tell you, his definition of fun is not mine. He also has what I call selective hearing loss. When we're at training class, he's wonderful. He's focused. The trainer loves him. He's responsive. At home, I say, Nitro, come. And I get the Great Pyrenees reaction. I'll think about it. Actually, no, not right now. And see, this is also, too, where the Doberman brain shows up in all the wrong places. He's a vocal dog when he's frustrated. In the crate, he can whine and wail for 20, 30 minutes at a time, on and off, because he feels like he's missing out on something important. If he's playing with my Boston Terriers and they don't respond the way he expects, boom, you get this high-pitched, I'm losing my mind, frustration bark. So if Nitro can push my buttons like this with all of my experience, a first-time dog owner with a Doberman like Nitro would be drowning. And this is why structure really is everything with a Doberman. Place, command, boundaries, clear expectations, consistency, because if you don't give that brilliant mind direction, it will outsmart you, it will outmaneuver you, and it's going to redesign your entire household system in ways you never asked for. Moving on. Now let's talk about something most people wildly underestimate, the ear posting. You know, a lot of people have no idea what they're signing up for with cropped ears. It's not cosmetic. It's kind of more like a long technical process. Nitro is cropped and docked to the Doberman Pinscher Club of America's breed standard. And that is the standard that all serious preservation and hobby breeders adhere to. Posting a Doberman's ears is not a one-and-done thing. Depending on the dog, you're looking at maybe 6 to 9 months of consistent posting. And sometimes it can be longer. Every 2 or 3 days, I'm taking the posts down and I'm putting them back up. By myself, with a wiggly, opinionated puppy who would rather be doing anything else but pleasing me. So if you're not up for this, this is not your breed. Now, if you are thinking, why on earth would anyone want this dog? Well, here's the other side of the coin. Nitro is a Velcro dog. He has to be with me, or curled up next to the other dogs. At night, he has to have his head on my lap, or my legs, or the pillow. So if I move, he moves. Now, he is not a big kisser. He's a paw. He's a paw. Paw, is that a word? It is now. He'll put his paw on you when he wants attention, and he'll give it, and he'll actually keep it there until you give in. And those eyes, he looks at you and you know instantly there's a brain working behind those eyes, and he's got you wrapped around his paw. He also checks in on me, like the way my German Shepherds do. Where are you? Where's my person? And and all of this. That's why people end up with a Doberman, many people on their 5th or their 6th Doberman. Because when it works, it's magic. But it is not magic that you get free. So here's the part you really need to hear. The Doberman Pinscher is not a first-time owner dog, not even close. Social media glamorizes Dobermans, the sleek silhouette, the cropped ears, the regal pose, the protection dog fantasy. But I will tell you this. If this breed can push the buttons on someone like me, who's a long-time working dog owner, it will very easily overwhelm a first-time owner. Love is not enough for this breed. They're raised with intention, structure, consistency, leadership, and a level of commitment that's needed that most people are simply not prepared for. Because with a Doberman, no has to mean no every single time. And when they get it right, praise them, because at this age, you reward them. You don't be stingy with the training treats. This is the stage where everything that you reinforce becomes permanent. And also, leadership is crucial. If you're not leading, they will. Dobermans are unbelievably smart. They will outsmart you, they'll learn your habits, and sometimes with training, as I found out, you have to set them up to fail, just so you can keep one step ahead. So, should you get a Doberman? Well, if you're willing to train daily, provide that real mental and physical work, commit to months of ear posting, live with a dog who's in your space, by your side, under your feet, and you can step up with a calm, consistent leadership style, then possibly yes, this breed can be extraordinary. But if you're even slightly on the fence, or you're new to working breeds, or you're drawn to the look more than the lifestyle, do yourself and the dog a favor. Pause, rethink, consider another breed. And if you're serious about a Doberman or even another high-drive working breed, and you really want help figuring it out to see if it's a fit for you and find that ethical breeder, that's exactly what I do. Let's make sure you find the right breeder and the right line within that breed for your lifestyle. You'll find a link in the description section if you'd like to talk with me. And in the meantime, give Nitro a like for keeping me humble. And let me know in the comments, would you still get a Doberman after watching this? God. And any other comments you choose, please leave below. I try to get to everyone. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you found this video informative, and I will say bye for now.